Yo, what up, though? We in the NFC North, man. Free agent need for each NFC North team. Who do we start with? The Vikings, the Lions, the Bears, the Packers. Who do y'all want to start with on how to fix their team in free agency, man? We going to the Windy City with it, man. We in Chicago with it, man. The Chicago Bears need to focus on the offense side of the ball. That right there was no brainer, man. The Chicago Bears offense line last year was horrible. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. And the Bears got a couple dollars they playing with, and they can sign an offensive lineman or two in this year NFL free agency. Man, I know they can't get the quarterback of the future, but you can have some things in place once you do get your quarterback of the future, man, like an offensive line and a down running back. The Bears need a running back. I don't know if the Bears running back is good or not, but from what I seen, they need a running back, man. But a Bear fan can let me know in the comment section below. Do the Bears need a running back or no? I think they do. They need to sign a running back and some damn offensive linemen, man. I know they're going to lose Jalen Johnson. He was their corner, but they probably replace him in the NFL draft, or they might sign another corner during free agency on a 1 year deal. But I don't think they're going to pay him the money he want to get paid. So I can see the Bears taking that route on getting another corner in the crib, me in the house. But they will replace him in free agency, man. I think that's what the Bears gonna do for real. And the Green Bay Packers. The Green Bay Packers is in a good spot. They got a young football team and should be better in year two. That's what the Green Bay Packer gambling on for real. They think Jordan Love and the rest of the people on the offense side of the ball is going to get better in year two. That's why I got the Green Bay Packers focusing more on the defense side of the ball during this year NFL free agency, man. They got a new defensive coordinator. They might can use another defensive lineman. They probably can use a linebacker, but they probably need some help up front, if I'm not mistaken, and probably could use a DN or two. I'm not sure, but the Green Bay Packers defense wasn't that good last year, and they got a new defense coordinator coming from college football. I don't know how that's gonna pan out, but they can use some extra help on defense. So I don't really see them doing too much on offense in free agency for real because the Green Bay Packers don't normally do a lot of things in free agency. And plus, they gonna probably replace AJ Dillon in the NFL draft with a cheaper running back coming out of college though. So I think the Packers are gonna focus on the defense side of the ball. 'Cause their defense wasn't shit last year. Let's be for real, man. And the Detroit Lions, another team who need to focus on defense in the NFL free agency, man. The Detroit Lions have no pass rush after Aiden Hutchinson, man. I know there's gonna be a couple people out there for the Lions. They probably got their eyes on, but they got to sign somebody on the opposite side of Aiden Hutchinson, man. I don't think the Lions are going to be big spenders in this year NFL free agency class because they got to pay some players in house, like Brown and the offensive lineman Swill. So the Lions can do one big sign in free agency, man, and that really need to be a DN, man. They can use a corner because their corner was horrible last year. But besides that, they offense is straight. They still got both running backs under center. They still got them wide receivers and tight end. They need to focus on defense, man. Get Aiden Hutchinson some help and probably find a corner that can really cover a down wide receiver, man, and who can play the ball in the air because their corners was horrible last year. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. I don't know where they got them damn corners from, man. And my Minnesota Vikings. What can my Vikings focus on in this year NFL free agency, man? Where do I begin? Offense, defense, special team, coaching. I'm going on defense. The Minnesota Vikings need to find a defensive tackle on that defensive line because we don't have no big boys up front that can stop the run or put pressure on the quarterback up the gut. And you have to have a defensive tackle in the NFL, man, for real. That's why I'm okay with letting Daniil Hunter walk, and I'd rather pay that money to a defensive tackle for real. I know Daniil Hunter is a good defensive end. He done had double digit sacks. I know all of that. But if you don't have no true defensive tackle on that defensive line, your DNs won't be that good in the NFL for real because everybody gonna run up the gut on the damn off on the defense, and your defensive end won't be much of a factor. That's why I think the Minnesota Vikings need to focus on defensive tackle, linebackers, and running backs. We need to bring in a true number one running back to this Minnesota Vikings offense. I either want Barkley or Henry. Those are the only two running backs the Minnesota Vikings should focus on during this year NFL free agency, man. But that really about it for real, though. The Minnesota Vikings, they might sign a veteran quarterback if they don't re-sign Kirk. Hopefully they don't re-sign Kirk, but it's a couple free agent quarterback they could sign on a 1 year deal. But we need a D tackle, a linebacker, and we need a true running back, man. That's what everybody need in NFC North, man. I done talked about every team in the NFC North on their free agency needs, man. But y'all let me know in the comment section below, man. Which position do you think your team need to focus on in this year NFL free agency to help them in the NFL draft, man? Subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment, and tell a friend to tell a friend about my channel, man. I'm going up on the channel because of y'all, man. But leave a comment in the comment section below, man, for real, so we can I can interact with y'all, man, and let me know, did I get each team free agency need right or no? I think